his son to the hospital. So when I came back from the hospital, my son was hanging. So I was shocked, I was angry. I was also angry with God because I always told to help your neighbor. So to me, it was a matter of saying, I'm helping and this is what I'm getting, you know, in return.
Suicide is an uneasy topic. Death is not pleasant to anyone, and most people prefer not to talk than to talk.
When they grow up, people ask them, well, what did your father die from? What did your mother die from? Do you have a brother? No, he's dead. What did he die from? And then they are faced with reliving the trauma.
Many of the people who are suicidal don't really want to die.
Well, it's certainly true that, that explicit descriptions of methods of suicide reported in the media are one of the things that have been shown to increase the likelihood of copycat behaviours.
There's a lot of stigma attached to suicide. And for example, if parents have lost a son or daughter by suicide, that can make other people extremely uncomfortable with them. They don't want to talk about suicide in their presence, they don't want to discuss it. That makes the person who's lost the son or daughter feel more stigmatized, makes them feel worse and increases their grief.
Suicide is hereditary. That means that approximately 40% of variability of suicide behavior can be explained by heredity factors, and the remaining 60% by environmental factors.
Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And once the temporary problem is removed, the solution is something which we cannot be reversed.
But I was thinking, you know, what was she thinking when she was on the way down to the basement, actually to the first floor, from the 10th floor, on those like 10-15 seconds? What was she really thinking about?
And I knew that my grandfather killed himself, but my family didn't want to tell me immediately, and they never told to my smaller cousin. And so I know what does it mean to be a survivor, and this is why I think one of the reasons why I'm working in this, because I want to give and help to try to reduce this problem.
Trying to avoid, showing photographs of the scene where the act occurred.
Suicide is there, is important, is among the leading cause of death all over the world and can be prevented.